Hey, look, it's Ed Breckenfeld. Do you want to give it?
Pay no attention to anything either of these girls say.
This is one of the best drummers you're ever gonna know.
Oh, come on.
Just so you know. And you know what?
I slipped him 20 to say.
You know what?
I thought he
you
was
look
going to say something
fantastic.
else.
Like he doesn't age. It's so spooky.
No,
little
that's because he
crazy
only
thing.
eats carrots and turkey sandwiches. I'm Cathy Richardson.
And I'm Ann Harris, and you are watching
The Song is the Vehicle. The first time I ever saw Jim, I was in high school, and I went to the record store. It was called It's a Beautiful Day, or Beautiful Day Records, I think it was called. It's a little alley store right on Main Street. And I'm in there, and they had a wall of buttons, and I was really into buttons, and I had buttons all over my vest, and I was looking for heart buttons because I loved heart. And I'm scanning the buttons, and I look over and I see this guy, and he looks just like somebody, you know. He had on like a fur coat and the glasses, the big glasses, and he had long hair. He was, you know, he just had a presence about him. And he's behind me, and I'm right here looking at the buttons, and the guy behind the counter says, "Hey, Jim, how's it going?" "Oh, hey, man, good, how are you?" "Good. Happy birthday." And Jim said, How'd you know it was my birthday?" And the guy said, "I heard it on the radio." And Jim laughed, ha ha ha. And I looked and I look and I see this Survivor button. It's this big, and the little face, I'm like, that's him. And that was the first time I ever saw Jim Peter. I was like, spotted rock star sighting in LaGrange, of all places. One of my favorite songs of Jim's is, it's a beautiful song called From Here to Hereafter, and I sang it with him on his, what was that record called? Jim did a record and it had duets on it. This is terrible. I'm ruining this television show because.
Post-production.
Do you guys have Photoshop? Because we could just Photoshop this whole thing. I think it was called Jim Peterick and World Stage, and the song called From Here to Hereafter. Toby.
We met through a mutual friend, actually, that was a music fan, and knew us both separately, and just thought we'd be great friends, and maybe cool things would happen if we met and worked together. And
there was a few people around that time that were telling me you need to meet Ann Harris, and vice versa.
Yeah. People that were like, "Have you met Cathy Richardson? Do you know her?" And I knew she was just the star of the Chicago scene for quite a while, and so everyone knew her name and her mystique, but I had never met her.
I met her on this boat, and I was like, done. Like I'm like, I don't need to hear you play. I don't need to. I'm like, I know you're everything that everyone says you are. And we started playing together, and we've been playing together ever since.
And very first song I ever played with Cathy was a festival in off of Belmont. I forget what it was, in that parking lot behind Ann Sather's.
Oh, North Halstead Street?
No. It was some other festival, but the very
Belmont
first song
Street
we played
Fair or something
was
like
Baba
that.
O'Reilly.
Oh my God, we played Baba O'Reilly.
That was our first song we played together.
I mean, how badass is that?
Yeah, we can leave now.
It's fine. No, we didn't even take it a bow. We just left.
It's
fucking
rock and roll,
great, man.
baby.
I love it. That was the most rock and roll
It was dramatic.
ever.
Yeah,
it was
dramatic. Which way did Ann go?
Probably downstairs. You want me to give it to her?
You going down that way?
Yeah, yeah.
And here's her.
You're very tall.
I am with my shoes. I have my
looking up to you.
special shoes.
I need special shoes.
Yeah, your shoes are pretty.
Blue toenails.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
toes
right?
are a little long for the shoes.
You're fine.
There's a little toe overhang. It's a hazard.
That's the new group toe overhang. isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's my new album.
Yeah.
Group
Minty
toe overhang.
Vito, toe overhang, or what was the other one?
I don't remember.
Oh, Chex Mix Breath. That was the other
Chex
one.
Mix Breath. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
We do this just all the time. You know. This is the group tour.